Hi guys, I would like to welcome you to TrueBoard Learning. In this course we will learn C#.NET. In this session we will discuss what is .NET, uses of .NET, why .NET, features of .NET, famous projects, certifications. About our course. So move on to next slide and discuss what is .NET. What is .NET? .NET is a framework. It has been introduced in year 2002 along with Framework 1.0. .NET Platform nothing but it is common platform to develop software applications. .NET Framework having both .NET technologies and .NET languages. .NET support more than 30 languages like C#, Visual Basic, J#, C++, etc. Technologies like ASP, Web Services, Windows Applications, MVC, Console Application, Mobile Development. Let's move on next slide and discuss uses of .NET. Uses of .NET. We can develop various kinds of applications through .NET, like desktop applications, web applications and mobile applications. Everything under one roof. Okay, we will discuss why .NET on next slide, so let's move. Why .NET? Developer friendly. Unfortunately, we can say that there will be problem if we go with older programming languages. Suppose, if it all just goes with older programming language, like C, C++, there are drawbacks of using older programming languages. The drawback is like we cannot use the same language for development of all kinds of applications, where we require to use different languages for each applications we are going to develop. For example, if you want to build desktop application, we just required C, C++, Visual Basic, Power Builder. With help of those languages we can develop desktop application, but those languages are not feasible for developing web application and mobile application. If you want to develop web applications, we required just take the support of some other language and technologies like PHP, ASP, VBScript, etc. When we come to mobile applications, development are not available in older days. It came in picture after 2000, so earlier mobile applications not available in market. So mobile application came into after picture Java and .NET. Now what is the drawback and what is the problem? I'm telling you. If you are a programmer to develop different kinds of applications, we required to learn different kind of languages. So as a programmer, learning more number of languages, putting all the syntaxes in the brain, it is little bit confusing because we work with one language. If go to second language, we face the confusion with whole syntax in the new language. And in case of .NET, you should have knowledge of any one language. You can develop application over there. Career. Language developers enjoy great demand in the industry, and as the world is getting restricted to a computer screen, there might be several problems and issues that arise, and C# programmers are the ultimate resolvers as they understand the technicalities and have expertise in the field. If you are through with your academics does not mean that you are through with C#. You have to stay abreast with the latest changes and happenings taking place in the language, especially in context to the errors that arise and solutions that can be developed to fix them. Okay, so let's move on next slide and talk about features of .NET. Features of .NET. Now talk about features of .NET. Object-oriented support. The advantages of object-oriented programming are well known. .NET provides a fully object-oriented environment. The philosophy of .NET is Object is mother of all. Languages like Visual Basic.NET now support many of the object-oriented features that were lacking traditionally. Even primitive types like integer and characters can be treated as objects, something not available even in object-oriented languages like C++. Multi-language support. Generally, enterprises have varying skill sets. For example, a company might have people with skills in Visual Basic, C++, and Java, etc. It is an experience that whenever a new language or environment is invented, existing skills are outdated. This naturally increases cost of training and learning curve. .NET provides something attractive in this area. It supports multiple languages. This means that if you have skills in C++, you need not throw them but just mold them to suit .NET environment. Currently 4 languages are available right out of the box, namely Visual Basic.NET, C#, pronounced as C#, Script.NET and Managed C++, a dialect of Visual C++. There are many vendors that are working on developing language compilers for other languages. 20+ language compilers are already available. The beauty of multi-language support lies in the fact that even though the syntax of each language is different, the basic capabilities of each language remain at par with one another. Multi-device support. Modern Lift-style is increasingly embracing mobile and wireless devices such as PDAs, mobiles and handheld PCs. .NET provides promising platform for programming such devices. .NET Compact Framework and Mobile Internet Object-Oriented Kit are a step ahead in this direction. Automatic memory management. While developing applications, developers had to develop an eye on system resources like memory. Memory leaks were major reason in failure of applications. .NET takes this worry away from developer by handling memory on its own. The garbage collector takes care of freeing unused objects at appropriate intervals. No more DLL hell. If you have worked with COM components, you probably are aware of DLL hell. DLL conflicts are a common fact in COM world. The main reason behind this was the philosophy of COM, one version of component across machine. Also, COM components require registration in the system registry. .NET ends this DLL hell by allowing applications to use their own copy of dependent DLLs. Also, .NET components do not require any kind of registration in system registry. Strong XML support. Nowadays it is hard to find a programmer who is unaware of XML. XML has gained such a strong industry support that almost all the vendors have released some kind of upgrades or patches to their existing software to make it XML compatible. Currently, .NET is the only platform that has built with XML right into the core framework. .NET tries to harness power of XML in every possible way. In addition to providing support for manipulating and transforming XML documents, .NET provides XML web services that are based on standards like HTTP, XML and SOAP. Security. Windows platform was always criticized for private object-oriented security mechanisms. Microsoft has taken great efforts to make .NET platform safe and secure for enterprise applications. Features such as type safety, code access security and role-based authentication make overall application more robust and secure. Okay, so let's move on next slide and we will discuss famous projects of .NET. Famous projects of .NET. Some popular CMS built in .NET. Number 1, Mojo Portal. Mojo Portal is an extensible, easy-to-use, full-featured, mobile-friendly content management system, CMS, and web application framework written in C#ASP.NET. Includes blogs, forums, calendar, Google, Bing Maps, contact form, newsletter, polls, surveys, e-commerce and more. If you can make an ASP.NET user control, then you already know how to implement a feature. Supports Microsoft SQL 2005, 2008, SQL Azure, SQLs, MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQLite, or Firebird SQL. Mojo Portal places a lot of emphasis on web standards and accessibility. Number 2, Sitefinity. Sitefinity CMS is the next generation web content management system for creating compelling websites, intranets, portals and blogs. It offers many enterprise features and simple, easy-to-use online administration for managing your website. The new revolutionary user interface is very task-oriented and simplifies the user interaction with the system. Number 3, Umbraco. Umbraco is a fully featured open-source content management system with the flexibility to run anything from small campaign or brochure sites right through to complex applications for Fortune 500s and some of the largest media sites in the world. Umbraco is easy to learn and use, making it perfect for web designers, developers and content creators alike. Number 4, Kentico. Kentico CMS is a highly configurable platform that can be easily modified and extended so that it fits your client needs. Updating your website with Kentico CMS is really intuitive. All pages are organized in a tree hierarchy that reflects the site navigation, so you can easily find the page you want to edit. Kentico can easily handle small to enterprise level websites. Number 5, .NET Nuke. DNN, formerly known as .NET Nuke, is an open, extensible, secure, and scalable content management system powering over 800,000 websites worldwide. DNN is one of the most well-known and popular open-source CMS based on Microsoft.NET. The DNN platform can be used as a content management system as well as an application development framework. It can be used to quickly create and deploy rich, modular and highly interactive websites and web applications. Okay, now we'll talk about certifications of C#.NET, so move on next slide. Certifications of C#.NET. This exam measures your ability to accomplish the technical tasks listed below. The percentages indicate the relative weight of each major topic area in the exam. The higher the percentage, the more questions you are likely to see on that content area in the exam. View video tutorials about the variety of question types on Microsoft exams. So now we will discuss about what we will learn in this course, so let's move on next slide. About our course. Okay, now we discuss what we will learn in this course. We learn Module 1 data types and variables. Module 2 classes and objects. Module 3 operators and expressions. Module 4 making decisions and loops. Module 5 methods. Module 6 inheritance, polymorphism and other advanced topics. Module 7 Arrays and File Processing, etc. Thanks for listening.